The best place in the world is in the arms of someone who will not only hold you at your best but will pick you up and hug you tight at your weakest moment. Some men think women want money, cars, and gifts. But the right woman wants a man's time, effort, passion, honesty, loyalty, smile, and him choosing to put her as his priority. An intelligent man will open your mind. A handsome man will open your eyes. And a gentleman will open your heart. The most precious gift you can give someone is the gift of your time and attention. You never have to pretend with me, just give me your raw truth, all your fears and imperfections, and I'll show you how beautifully our broken pieces fit together. I feel like everything in my life has led me to you. My choices, my heartbreaks, my regrets, everything. And when we're together, my past seems worth it because if I had done one thing differently, I might never have met you. Nothing can break the invisible thread between two people who are meant to be together. Distance between two hearts is not an obstacle, rather a beautiful reminder of just how strong true love can be. If two hearts are meant to be together, no matter how long it takes, how far they go, how tough it seems, fate will bring them together to share their love forever. Meeting you was fate, becoming your friend was a choice, but falling in love with you was beyond my control. Sometimes you can't explain what you see in a person. It's just the way they take you to a place where no one else can. When you know why you like someone, it's a crush. When you have no reason or explanation, it's love. Never give up on something that you can't go a day without thinking about. If you can't get somebody off your mind, they are probably supposed to be there. The more you hide your feelings for someone, the more you fall for them. It all comes down to the last person you think of at night. That's where your heart is. Sometimes, someone comes into your life, so unexpectedly, takes your heart by surprise, and changes your life forever. When you truly care for someone, their mistakes never change your feelings because it's the mind that gets angry but the heart still cares. A person in 2 months can make you feel what a person in 2 years couldn't. Time means nothing, character does. A flower cannot blossom without sunshine, and man cannot live without love. You are the last thought in my mind before I drift off to sleep and the first thought when I wake up each morning. Two people in love, alone, isolated from the world, that's beautiful. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. A happy marriage is a conversation that always seems too short. If you want to have a great marriage, don't ever stop dating your wife and don't ever stop flirting with your husband. No relationship is all sunshine. But when it rains, husband and wife can share an umbrella and survive the storm together. A happy marriage is about three things: memories of togetherness, the forgiveness of mistakes, and a promise to never give up on each other. Husband and wife relationships are like the relationship between Tom and Jerry. Though they are teasing and fighting, they can't live without each other. Husband and wife may disagree on many things, but they must absolutely agree on one: never give up on each other. A strong marriage never has two strong people at the same time. It has a husband and a wife taking turns in being strong for each other in the moments when the other one feels weak. There is nothing in the world like the devotion of a married woman. It is a thing no married man knows anything about. Keep your eyes wide open before marriage, half shut afterwards. Marriage, ultimately, is the practice of becoming passionate friends. Your marriage will not be defined by the size of your struggles, but by the size of your commitment towards your struggles. A strong marriage requires two people who choose to love each other even on those days when they struggle to like each other. True happiness isn't doing everything together. It is knowing you are together no matter what you do. Being married means treating your spouse like yourself, as they are a part of you that lives outside of you. True love stands by each other's side on good days and stands closer on bad days. Marriage means finding the strength to be there for your partner when they can't be there for themselves. If we want the marriage to work like a well-oiled engine, we need to keep fixing what doesn't work. The greatest marriage is built on teamwork, mutual respect, a healthy dose of admiration, and a never-ending portion of love and grace. Marriage doesn't make you happy, you make your marriage happy. When marriage is difficult, remember the person you are fighting for, not fighting with. More marriages might survive if partners realize the better comes after the worst. Never marry the one you can live with, marry the one you cannot live without. One advantage of marriage is that, when you fall out of love with him or he falls out of love with you, it keeps you together until you fall in again. The greatest marriages are built on teamwork, mutual respect, a healthy dose of admiration, and a never-ending portion of love and grace. To love is nothing. To be loved is something. But to be loved by the person you love is everything. A perfect marriage is just two imperfect people who refuse to give up on each other. Marriage is about finding someone who knows you are not perfect, but treats you as if you are. A great marriage is about two things: appreciating the similarities and respecting the differences. When you find a person perfect for you, their flaws don't feel like flaws. A great marriage is not when the perfect couple comes together. It is when an imperfect couple learns to enjoy their differences. Never question your spouse's choices, they did, after all, choose you. Some people ask the secret of our long marriage. We take time to go to a restaurant 2 times a week. A little candlelight, dinner, soft music and dancing. She goes Tuesdays, I go Fridays. Happy marriages are like fingerprints, there are no two alike. Each one is different and beautiful. Happiness in a marriage is the sum of small efforts focused on appreciation, repeated every day. Happy marriages begin when we marry the ones we love, and they blossom when we love the ones we marry. A great marriage doesn't happen because of the love you had in the beginning, but how well you continue building love until the end. Marriage is like the house you live in. It always needs work and care to be nice to reside in. You'll never experience the joy and tenderness of a lifelong love unless you fight for it. The great marriages are partnerships. It can't be a great marriage without being a partnership. A husband and wife may disagree on many things, but they must absolutely agree on this: to never, ever give up. A successful marriage requires falling in love many times, always with the same person. A great marriage is not when the perfect couple comes together. It is when an imperfect couple learns to enjoy their differences. Marriage is not about age, it's about finding the right person. Experts on romance say for a happy marriage there has to be more than a passionate love. For a lasting union, they insist, there must be a genuine liking for each other. Which, in my book, is a good definition for friendship. True love stands by each other's side on good days and stands closer on bad days. The secret to a happy marriage is if you can be at peace with someone within four walls, if you are content because the one you love is near to you, either upstairs or downstairs, or in the same room, and you feel that warmth that you don't find very often, then that is what love is all about. Happy is the man who finds a true friend, and far happier is he who finds that true friend in his wife. There is no more lovely, friendly, and charming relationship, communion or company than a good marriage. It's amazing how one day someone walks into your life, and you cannot remember how you ever lived without them. I think long-lasting, healthy relationships are more important than the idea of marriage. At the root of every successful marriage is a strong partnership. First Love, by John Clare. I ne'er was struck before that hour, with love so sudden and so sweet. Her face it bloomed like a sweet flower, and stole my heart away complete. My face turned pale as deadly pale, my legs refused to walk away. And when she looked, what could I ail? My life and all seemed turned to clay. And then my blood rushed to my face, and took my eyesight quite away. The trees and bushes round the place seemed midnight at noonday. I could not see a single thing. Words from my eyes did start. They spoke as chords do from the string, and blood burnt round my heart. Are flowers the winter's choice? Is love's bed always snow? She seemed to hear my silent voice, not love's appeals to know. I never saw so sweet a face as that I stood before. My heart has left its dwelling place, and can return no more. She Walks in Beauty by Lord Byron, George Gordon. She walks in beauty, like the night, of cloudless climes and starry skies, and all that's best of dark and bright meet in her aspect and her eyes, thus mellowed to that tender light which heaven to gaudy day denies. One shade the more, one ray the less, had half impaired the nameless grace which waves in every raven tress, or softly lightens o'er her face, where thoughts serenely sweet express how pure, how dear their dwelling place, and on that cheek, and o'er that brow, so soft, so calm, yet eloquent, the smiles that win, the tints that glow, but tell of days in goodness spent, a mind at peace with all below, a heart whose love is innocent. My Promise by Dan P. Brown. If you were my rose, then I'd be your sun, painting you rainbows when the rains come. I'd change my orbit to banish the night, as to keep you in my nurturing light. If you were my world, then I'd be your moon, your silent protector, a nightlight in the gloom. Our fates intertwine, two bodies in motion, through time and space, our dance of devotion. If you were my island, then I'd be your sea, caressing your shores, soft and gentle I'd be. My tidal embrace would leave gifts on your sands, but by current and storm, I'd ward your gentle lands. If you were love's promise, then I would be time, your constant companion till stars align. And though we are mere mortals, true love is divine, and my devotion eternal, to my one Valentine. More Than a Lover by Majesty C. Navarro. My love for you is more than just an emotion. I'll do my best to keep you protected. I want to be your angel sent from heaven, the best friend you can come to when you want to talk, someone you can tell your secrets to. I'll be there for you through everything, the good and bad, the thick and thin. I want to ensure that you'll never be hurt again. I'll wrap your heart with a napkin and place it in my shirt pocket, keeping it close to me. I want to be like a blanket that covers a child, keeping you warm through the coldest of nights. Hold you close to me when God's love falls from the sky. I'll be the tissue that dries the tears of sadness from your eyes. When I speak, I want every word to be a piece of wood that keeps your love burning. Never do I want the special rose you are to wrinkle in the cold. I'll be the soil that keeps you standing, the sun that helps you grow in life. My love will be the water that showers you with compassion. This love of mine for you is more than just an emotion. If I could write you in a song. If I could write you in a song, I would find where I belong. Your chorus would be the sweetest melody. If I could paint a dream so true, you would be my theme. Without you, your smile, your touch, there is no meaning to my life's song. For only in your heart is where I belong. If I could write you in a song, I'd write about your eyes, eyes that shine like diamonds, with the love of all creation, embracing your tender heart. I smile when I think of you, and when we are apart, I can't wait to be back in your arms, and for our hearts to be reunited. for you are the queen of my heart. In all the world, there is no heart for me like yours. In all the world, there is no love for you like mine. The minute I heard my first love story, I started looking for you, not knowing how blind that was. Lovers don't finally meet somewhere. They're in each other all along. Whatever souls are made of, his and mine are the same. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. Lovers don't finally meet somewhere. They're in each other all along. If you are with the right person, it brings out the best version of you. The early possession you obtained, in my heart, and the absolute power you have obtained over it, leaves not the smallest space unoccupied. I would rather share one lifetime with you than face all the ages of this world alone. I love you without knowing how, or when, or from where. Love planted a rose, and the world turned sweet. This fire that we call loving is too strong for human minds, but just right for human souls. Each time you love as deeply as if it were forever. Love is our true destiny. We do not find the meaning of life by ourselves, alone we find it with another. My favorite place in all of the world is next to you. From the first time I saw you, I knew you would have my heart. Happy Valentine's Day to the best husband I could have asked for. Love is more than longing gazes, dancing in the rain and candlelight dinners, but I am so glad we experience all of that and more. I love you. Happy Valentine's Day to my handsome guy. I am proud to be yours and love being with you on this day and each chance we can get. All my life, my heart has yearned for a thing I cannot name. I love you because you make me ridiculously happy. I've never been so scared of losing something in my entire life. Then again, nothing in my life has ever meant as much to me as you do. I love that rush, when he folds me into his arms and I can let out a sigh of relief, knowing I'm safe there. Always. When I'm with you, hours feel like seconds. When we're apart, days feel like years. I will never forget the moment I realized I loved you. In a world full of temporary things, you are a perpetual feeling. Love is too weak a word for what I feel for you. One life is too small a time to express how madly I am in love with you. You have no idea how fast my heart beats when I see you. Being someone's first love may be great, but to be their last is beyond perfect. Turns out I like you a lot more than I originally planned. I love you for all that you are, all that you have been and all that you are yet to be. And then suddenly, you meet that one person that makes you forget about yesterday, and dream about tomorrow. There's no bad consequence to loving fully, with all your heart. You always gain by giving love. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop.